swear these videos are gonna make it big one day. It doesn't matter now. Whoever I can reach, I can reach. I need you to know, you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe. This world is trying to condition us because this world is deeper than you could fucking imagine. It's so much deeper. Metaphysically, spiritually, whatever you want to call it, so much deeper. So many people out here cannot fathom how deep it goes. But you need to believe in yourself. I haven't run. I just ran twice today. I haven't run forever. I was never a big runner. Always hated running. Really boring to me. Really boring. This past year, I've been smoking a lot of pot, smoking a lot of cigarettes, just smoking this past year. Smoking. I ran 2 miles today without stopping. I ran 2 miles today without stopping, and I still had energy to keep going. You know why? Because I focused in. I didn't think about how could I do it or could I not, or was it boring? I went into my body and I just felt my body as I ran. I just let it do its thing. I didn't think about it. Right now, I just ran a mile in about 6 minutes. That's not that crazy or anything, but for somebody who hasn't run for a long time and who's been smoking cigarettes and hasn't been taking care of my body as much as I could have, that's crazy. But it's because I believed. It's in my mind. Yes, I was panting and all this stuff, but my body learned to breathe its way through it because I wasn't thinking about it. I was just there. I was just doing it. There was a record, I think it was in the 1940s, 1950s, a long jump record. Pretty sure it was long jump, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it was. Nobody could beat this record. Nobody could do this record, right? And then this one cat came along and he did it. And you know what happened after that? People started beating the record. They started beating the record. You want to know why they started beating the record? Because they saw that it was possible. Now in their conscious field, they saw that that was possible, that it was possible. Because one man believed hard enough that it was possible. Like, it's not some trivial shit that they tell you in the movies. People love to make fun of it. They do, but that's because they're upset with their lives. That's because they haven't seen the light. That's because they don't have the understanding. It even tells you in the Bible, ask for it and you shall receive. Law of attraction. This is all real, guys. The spiritual world exists. You are spiritual beings. We are not humans. We call ourselves humans, but our potential is way vast than that. What if we called ourselves gods? Imagine what we could be if we called ourselves gods. Not the God, but just gods. Imagine what we would be. We have conscious limitations when we say the word human being. When I say human being, your brain has a bunch of perceptions and cognitive perceptions of what a human being is and what its limitations are. This world is conditioning us. This world is conditioning us to be lower than ourselves. This world is conditioning us to be lower than ourselves, guys. We need to know that there are spiritual beings. This is a spiritual thing. Everything is spiritual. Everything that was here, cars, houses, windows, bikes, stop signs, all of that came from the imagination and was manifested in the physical. So if those things were the same, then that means all this shit's the same too. That means you and me also were imagined and willed here. It's the same thing. Or you'd have to be incredibly egoically cocky to be like, oh, well, we can do things as that, but clearly there's nothing higher than us and all this stuff is just here by chance. Of course. But we got it all figured out. No, sometimes I get so mad, but that's my own shit. Because I wasn't always here. I wasn't always just like having these levels of consciousness. It's levels of consciousness. I'm blessed enough that I was able to experience certain levels of consciousness. Some people don't, but people can. And we need to start waking people up. I think there's a new energy that's coming. I'm all passionate right now. Don't apologize for your passionate. God, the universe, the Most High, whatever you want to call it. You're here for a purpose, man. You're here for a reason. And there's forces on this planet that don't want you to live out your reason. They want you to get houses and get cars and consume. They want you to jerk off to porn. They want you to have kids, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having kids, but not everybody's supposed to have kids. Not everybody's supposed to settle down and have families. They want you to do all these things. They don't want you reaching your full potential. Some people's purposes literally are just to have kids and have a farm and raise a farmland. And that's totally fine. I'm not saying that these things are bad. All I'm saying is that there's more to life than these things. There's more to life than these things, because these things will never truly fulfill you. How you feel on the inside will fulfill you. Being whole with yourself will fulfill you. That's fulfilling, because you can never take that away. You can never take yourself away. So my message, all I'm saying, guys, is disband your belief. Quit listening to people. I don't even really watch fitness videos anymore, because I feel like so many of their beliefs are limiting. Oh, if you do this, this is gonna happen. Or if you do this, oh, do 3 sets of this, blah, 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 blah. You should listen to yourself. You should feel your body out. Also, I've been working out for a long time, but you should feel your body out. You should figure stuff out for yourself. If you can believe it in your conscious field, your body will adapt, because everything comes from the consciousness. Everything comes from imagination first. This is just a denser form. And people that don't understand that, it's okay, because most people don't. A lot of people are up here, and then they try to logistify this type of stuff because they have no understanding, which I think you can logically explain it, but you have to consciously expand yourself spiritually or metaphysically or whatever. A lot of people, that's why I don't even listen to people anymore. Don't listen to people. Don't talk to people. I'm out in the street saying this stuff, but I already have more. My experiences at this point are already cemented a lot more. But don't even talk to people really about this stuff. If you have family members or certain friends who kind of just like, nah, that can fuck up your belief system, because it's all about belief at the end of the day. But then when you can transcend even belief, because I believe you can transcend belief, and you don't have to believe anything anymore. You just are here and the now, and you see. But everything is knowing. And as what we call human beings, our belief system is what's creating this reality. There's no such thing as manners. There's no such thing as those. They only exist because we have a conscious understanding and all coming together. Like, oh yeah, we'll agree that these things are things that we do and things that are appropriate and blah, blah, blah. If you really actually take the time to contemplate these things, you don't even need to meditate on this shit. If you actually really think about it and contemplate it, like, okay, wait a second. If I was created, then that means my mom and dad were created, right? Yeah, they were created by their mom and dad, and then their mom and dad, and they were created, and they were created, they're created, and they were created. Oh, and then it just stops being created? Anyways, I don't think you should have hangups on that. I think you guys, we need to go inside of ourselves. We need to figure this stuff out for ourselves. Disband your belief. Don't listen to other people. Don't even listen to me. Unless, listen to people that are going to tell you to believe highly. Hey, maybe that was a good way to end the video.